Hello, everyone. Oh, just my neck. Sorry. Let me just quickly not stare into space. Hey yo, I art. Hey yo, I like cheese. How is everyone doing? Sorry, just got a kink in my neck. Just let me just there we are. How is everyone doing on this fine Friday? Well, on my side, sorry, let me just quickly turn this down a little bit. There we are. Now I can hear myself. How is everyone doing? Well, this week has been interesting. I mean, every week is interesting, but this week especially. As you will know, I have been head of my department and been running it single-handedly pretty much for the past 3 years. And this week, the contract for my apprentice was signed. So I have been expending a bit of energy training him, breaking him in, teaching him the ropes, teaching him our company, teaching him our company code, our company ethics, and yes, suffice it to say, I am tired. And oh, I do apologize. You're going to hear something gross. Oh, sorry. There we are. Now I'm properly caffeinated. And yes, also, a lot of you may know me from Azaret's stream. Reason I have been missing her streams a lot simply because, well, it has been high season, and as of the 1st of November, high season kicked into top gear. Last night, we had our year-end function at the office. And yes, we went to a nice fancy restaurant. All of it on the company's dime, thankfully. And so, yes. And also, for a lot of you are not in the loop, I am now, being affiliate means I get to deliver you guys a much higher quality experience. You may now see that you've got a whole bunch of cool channel redeems. You have a whole bunch of cool new emotes and icons. And yes. So, without further ado, I think I owe you guys the nice festivities. So let's not delay it any further. Okay, where are we? Not here. Sorry, I've got like a million. Okay, and today we are playing Power Wash Simulator, and our festivities for tomorrow will be, oh, it looks like my stickers, yeah. Okay, sorry, just one moment. It seems like Restream Chat is holding me hostage again. Let me open that again. And yes, I have put in countermeasures to ensure we do not get interrupted this stream. So wait, let me just smiley again. There we are. I am glad you like the stickers, Io. So let us quickly change our screens. Is it showing? Yes, it is. And oh, some nice tricks there. So let's go over. Okay, you know what? Let us also sorry, let me yeah, it's not a proper stream without any scuff. Is that not right? Kira, I hope you all will be looking. Thank you so much, Azaret Seer. Thank you so much for joining. I will be. Yeah, it ain't a. Yeah, it ain't a proper. It ain't a proper stream if there's no scuff. And oh wow, oh dear, oh lord, oh thank you, thank you, Azaret Seer, for the for the 100 bits. Wow, bro. I was going to scuff is what makes a stream in a way. Yep, that is correct. That is 100% correct, and I almost forgot. Because VIP has entered let me I know every one of you are from her stream, but you know it's the gesture that counts. So let us start washing the teapot tea room. Let us continue. It's like, yo. And so, yes. And for tomorrow's festivities, I was saying, we are going to be having an obscure games roulette. I am going to be putting a bunch of obscure games on a roulette wheel, and we will let fate decide the evening's festivities. So, okay, let us are yep, who knows what we'll play. So yes. Oh, and also I have a very exciting announcement. Okay, first let's turn our mood music right up. It gets back into our game. Another exciting announcement is that I have found an artist to do my channel artwork, and I will slowly be replacing. Yes, I will start with a profile picture, and I will slowly but surely be moving away from this tacky AI generated artwork on my stream. Dumpty dumpty dum. Now let's. Oh, I forgot. This is a new washer. We do not have any attachments. Okay. Let me just shift everything over. Basically, I want to for now I'm going to start with a profile picture. But yes, it's going to be a long, hard slog. But yes, I gradually, slowly but surely, want to replace all the channel and my art. I want to get some new bespoke visuals. And hello, Spectral Unara. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. But yes. And eventually, long-term round, maybe, just maybe, heavy emphasis on maybe, get myself a nice-looking, one-of-a-kind live 2D model. And I'm glad to hear it, Spectral Unara. Okay, this window. Okay, let's see what. Now let's soap everything up rather. But yeah, the random games roulette is just my excuse to play a bunch of cool play a bunch of cool obscure indie games without having to hurt my chances with the SEO. Because yeah, I've certainly concluded that I haven't played a lot of fun trending games. Hey. Now let's see, are we... to... Hello, the Wisney. Welcome to the stream. Ah. That was quick. And, yep. A new job is available. Ah, that's nice. Aqua Regis, I wonder if you're free to wash down my shooting gallery at the carnival. Oh, delightful. Now let's go right under. I'm very creative in getting those hard to reach spaces. And so, yeah. Right now, it was a bit pricey, but I will soon have a profile pic, and yes, the artist has been very open, very honest with me on what it's going to cost, on the cost and the progress of the artwork, and has been very open to me when I requested some changes on the fly. And yes, that, you know what they say, them that are faithful with little will be faithful with much. Okay. Yep. So. But other than that, in spite of me sounding like I'm super caffeinated, I'm also super duper tired. Oh, okay. Okay, you guys did not hear that. I was actually going through my recordings the other day, and I was embarrassed on how many ambient noises I could actually hear. So if you ever want a reason to not get a high quality microphone, that is it. Yeah. But I was also, over the next year, I'm wanting to get together a lot more design streams, and for YouTube members and Twitch subscribers. Oh. And oh wow, congratulations, Spectral Unara, you're currently on a 3-stream streak. Oh dear, sorry. I'm sorry if I added you like that. I just, high on caffeine means the filter is now gone. Okay, where was I? What was I talking about? What was I saying? I cannot remember. Golly gosh, what was I saying? Oh yes, my ambitions for the stream. It's for me, it's not enough showing you guys what I do behind the scenes. My ultimate goal, oh, thank you, the Wisney, for checking in. Well, is to actually introduce a series of jewelry design tutorials. For the various members. But for me, the ultimate goal, at least as a VTuber, and yeah, is, well, one of the things I was thinking about, what I would really like to do, is basically sing and perform a duet with some larger VTubers. Some larger musically inclined VTubers. Okay, now, see, that is not yet cleaned. I mean, surprisingly, there was a time where I did go for singing lessons, but that was ages ago, I think. And yes, I think that it is a valuable goal to go for. And yes, I still want to try pull up my bootstraps after receiving a second wind. Pull up my bootstraps and attempt to network as a VTuber on VoopChat. Chat. I would say classically trained. I would rather say a classically trained musician like Iron Mouse, as opposed to modern like Mori Calliope. Okay. Now. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Because, yes, I would say as a musician, I have a lot more regard for Iron Mouse. I mean, both have their merits, but just from a musical perspective, oh Lord, no. I'm saying no because I know the kind of strain and effort that goes into singing opera. And so, but just respectfully, do not expect a concert from me anytime soon. Oh, I missed a spot. There we are. That satisfying ding always gets me. Both in the first one and this one. Because the thing with opera is it's not good enough that you are able to sing opera. You actually need to break in your vocal cords. Yes, I say no because I know the kind of years and strain and effort that goes into singing opera. The two marginal advantages that I have are one, that I'm not a smoker, and two, that I am not a drinker. Opera is a hell of a thing to pull live. Respect to anyone who's had the lungs for it. Yep, that is 100% correct. And gotta train your diaphragm. Yep, gotta train your diaphragm. And back in the day, I'm not sure if it's still like this, but back in the day, I remember I was measured at being able to sing about 3 octaves. So slightly above average, I think. And yes, believe it or not, I can as well sing falsetto. Okay, let's. Yes. Falsetto is fun, that is correct. But I think in many ways falsetto I feel is cheating. For a guy, let's just say I was doing a lot of covers the other day. Do not ask me why I decided to cover Josh Groban, but he reaches those notes without falsetto. Those insane notes that he reaches, that insane notes that he sings, he does that without falsetto. I know, because I tried singing that without falsetto, and, well, I embarrassed myself. Now, I'm not sure about that. The only reason I decided to stop taking singing lessons was because I decided to start my hand at piano. And the only reason I stopped practicing piano was because of my current job. That was taking up all my time and all my effort. I also received a bit of a compliment that if I decided to play piano, I could try playing Rachmaninoff. Those of you who are not familiar with the classical music know that though bring back the piano, it's beyond me. Yeah, Rachmaninoff, as a man, he had enormous hands, and piano streams are... Are you trying to torture me, the Wisney? Are you legitimately trying to torture me? Just, yeah. If I wanted to, I could play Rachmaninoff quite easily, but yeah, I think I maybe have 4 to 6 hours worth of piano experience. Yeah. Yes, I'm glad you... I'm glad you find satisfaction in my suffering. Now, let's clean this teapot.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Yes. Yes, I will make my dreams come true. Though, in retrospect, when you get to my age, you learn that dreams are a bit of a fickle thing. And now I'm changing topics again. Okay. And this is a far cry from the laid-back jazz that I envisioned for the stream.
Do it.
Oh. And yeah, speaking of which, it has been also a bit more of a challenge, but I am also in talks with a IT professional to help me set up a Discord server. So that'll be cool. Though that was also a bit of that was a bit more challenging than finding an artist, because all the programmers that I knew that I was trying to get in contact with were basically ghosting me. And yes, this third one, he at least gave me a quote and a reasonable price. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks I will have a Discord server up and running. That would be nice. Discord would be cool. Yep. All right. Discord server shall be opened. Yep. It's just, I mean, I know I can create a Discord server. Anyone can create a Discord server, but yeah, I want a Discord server with built-in failsafes and automations. And that is where I'm tripping up. That is where I need a lot of expertise. First impressions are important after all. Harper Shaw. What of you, huh? Gotta love working with that backdrop with brushless, all snow covered and serene. Oh, that's Mount Rushless. But anyways, to those people on our purple site, if you have any ideas for what I could play for tomorrow night's stream, feel free to drop them in the suggestion box below. I will see if I have it in my Discords. I'll see if I have it in my library, and if not, I will see if it's in my budget. And if that's the case, it may make its way onto our roulette wheel. I'd say be prepared for anything, but it will most probably be this similar chilled vibe. Okay, I need... scissor lift. Pick it up over here. Okay. Oh, sorry, just adjusting my microphone. But I probably won't be playing Dispatch. I've seen a lot of excellent things about it. I've heard a lot of excellent things about it. But I probably won't be playing it. I feel it's a bit too saturated right now. Okay, and wait, let me Let me check my budget. It is $400. Let me see if I can afford some attachments. Washer equipment. Okay. Now let's see. Here. And yes. I'm content with this mark that I have right now. I think, yeah, I have no intention of buying another mark. Backdoor surround. Okay, let's. All right, now I want to do. No, for suggestions, if you have any obscure games that you would like to see me play, to put them in the suggestions below. Yep, I understand. It's been a long day. It's been a long week for me as well. I understand. More than anyone, I understand. It's a funny thing. I bought this mark when this particular mark when everyone else was buying their blue snowballs and blue yetis, and where the blue yeti was actually the industry standard for streamers. Only reason I didn't buy one is because it's not available in my country, and let's just say to import it, it would have cost a small fortune. But yes, I think I've had this current mark for almost, gosh, I don't know, about 10 years. And yes, I don't think its quality is diminished. Okay. Hello, little fella. What are you doing here? Where's your mummy and daddy? Come, let me take you. Oh. Let me come take you to and bring you to your mates. Here you go, little fella. Right, now. Pick up, let's, no, it's actually the gnome from the previous titles, I think. It was a standing joke that there's a gnome, there's at least one gnome in every single level. And yes, another piece of news regarding my lore document. I just decided it's actually going to be counterproductive if I have to stir up drama behind it. So I'm just going to be very nonchalant about it and release it as one complete dump. Really. So yeah. I realized that I came to the conclusion there's really no point in stirring up drama behind it. Believe me, I did try and it fell flat, so I'm just going to release it very nonchalantly. Nope, no Twitter, Google Docky. They're not nearly as prestigious and romantic as it sounds. I mean, I will release a Google Docky, but I may even release it as an audio drama. But yeah, it's going to have none of the pomp and circumstance as some of the others. No, none of that. Ah, now I'm cook. Now it sounds like I'm cooking with gas. I'm already at maximum height. Right. Let's go to. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we are. And there we are. That side. Now. I do actually, yes. I do actually. I usually eat dinner, I think, a full hour before I start streaming. Alright, now let's reach this. Get right in there. Yes. Yes, dinner time. Yeah. Me and my housemates usually eat dinner together, and it's usually around 5:30 in the evening. Okay. Oh. And now let's play a game, everyone. Let's see how many OSHA violations I can pick up by the end of the stream. I don't know. I have not been counting, but I just left from a one-story building. I mean, I just left unprotected, one story down. So that would be number one. Yo. Two, the lack of harnessing and protective equipment. Oh Lord. Oh golly gosh. I assume the failure to use proper detergent for black mold would be another. I don't know, I'm not from North America, I'm not familiar with these. Plus I work in an office all day, so I'm not really familiar with all the various labor laws for... Okay. Sorry, let me see. Oh. Oh. And yes, this would be 4 or 5. Apologize. I am unfortunately very aware of the laws here since I work in a warehouse. Oh dear. It's a normal building unless it's a full moon. Okay. Now let's switch to our small nozzle. The joke of mine was dumb, and that joke of mine was dumb, and I'll see myself out. So I just want to scroll up. Sorry, it's been a long day and it's been a long year and yeah. And that more satisfying dings. Yo. Right? Sorry, it's... Yeah. But yeah. If you guys are wondering if this game, Power Wash Simulator 2, is worth it, the short answer is yes. Is it better than the first Power Wash Simulator? The short answer is also yes. Just saying. Speaking as somebody who spent an unhealthy amount of hours playing both, I can safely say that this has so many quality of life changes. Ah. Now. Yes, I would tend to agree. If you have to explain the joke, it kind of ruins it. You know what, let's, oh. Excuse me, remove my eyeglasses. Yep. Go over there. And sorry, let's just see how am I doing on soap. Oh. Okay. How much more do I need to go on this lid wall? Come on, let me hear that. Let me hear that ding. Yay. Now let's see. Yep, I think this will do better. Here. Get in here. Oh. Let's bring the scissor lift around here. Yep. There we go. That is clean. The roof is half clean. It's... I think I see where it is. Come on, let me hear that satisfying ding, please. Ah, there we are. Let's see, can I jump without protective equipment? Nope, I'll need the ladder. Let's see if I can jump up over here. No. Oh, nice. Now let's see. I think there's only the top. I've got to go for today. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Cheese, for stopping by. This knob over here. Okay. Now this lid spout. Yep. Now let's see, can I clean this with a floor cleaner? Probably not a good idea, but it's getting the job done. Mostly. almost, I think. I don't know, famous last words. Almost done. Nice. Alright, what else is there? Oh. Nice. Right. Now, doorknob, other doorknob. Oh, planter. Got the chair. Ah, right in here. And I believe we're almost done. Add your sets. Okay. Yep. Now. You over here. Nice. And the wall trim at the bottom. Oh. That tiny little speck over there. Tiny little speck over here. And that tiny little speck over here. Ah, that loads of tiny little specks over here. Ah, and last one. Oh. Okay, I'm not counting the amount of OSHA violations, but let's just say I'm fairly confident that at best I would have my trade license revoked, and at worst I would be applying for disability. Nice. Now let's press escape to end. And let me and just excuse me for 1 second. Yes, because of the amount of times applying for a disability grant, because of the amount of times I have fallen from a one-story building. And yes, given my advanced age, lots of knee and back problems. And I am back. Just had to take a stop by the restroom. And now, the shooting gallery. Let's start. Muckingham Recreational Ground. Now let's see, what do I have? Let's just shift my chat boxes around here. No, I do not. I have enough for a few extra pieces of furniture, but not enough for... Yeah, not enough for any of the... You know what, let's see what sort of van cosmetics we can buy. Let's see. Classic, Scooby-Doo, Dukes of Hazzard, Magnum PI, and Banana Boat. I'll buy them all. Oh, how much? Change outfit styling. Outfit cosmetics. Let's see. Oh my. Okay. Can I play with these? No, I cannot. I can only dream. Oh. That's what I was wanting to do. See if I can... From Vista, this from Vista to 4. Okay. I definitely would like that. And so... if I can get behind the scenes over here. Yeah. Oh, now let's try and get in here. Oh, that looks weird. Ah, yep. Get a better angle. Is there something? Yep. Some areas on this table that I missed somewhere. Ah, back here. Ah, yeah, my washing stall, an actual proper. My washing stall with an actual proper power washer. Taking a monster truck to the bumper cars. here. Just a bunch of stuff over here. Gate pole. Here. And on the yep. What was that? Oh. The dirt, cleaning the dirt, I seem to have dislodged something. Hitting these targets. Seems to do things. Yep. Okay, that's clean. Now. part is a bit narrow, so let's go over here. Oh, right. Let's clean this part of the floor first. Just what we need. A power washer at an attraction that was already blatantly wasting water. Oh. Sorry, Kevin. What? Okay, Cobb. Don't get your cob on. Okay. Okay. This looks like it requires some soap. I was going to remove the mermaid's gems now that they've been stolen, but I'd really used strong glue, and I'm sure they would be recovered soon. Yeah, I forgot about this little guy. Oh, inside here, let's... and plushies over here. Very little things, actually. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Yep, let's get in here. Lots of awkward angles for us to crawl under. Oh. Right, Liz, is there any inside here? Yes, there is. Let's take care of that quickly. Ah. And, funny thing is, this is a set piece from the first game. This, attraction. And it was a proper pain in the arse to clean. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, let's see if we can approach this from a different angle. Okay, now the side. Okay, let's see. Did we miss any? Nope. Done. Almost done. Now let's see if we can get that once and for all. New job is available. Hey, I've got my road sweeper in a real jam. Literally. Ah. will attend to it when I am done over here. And there's a curious thing that's been showing up on my YouTube shorts recently. Is excerpts from a movie called The Gangs of New York. Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis, with also a very young Liam Neeson who played a small part. I actually remember when that movie came out, and well, it was back in the days when Leonardo DiCaprio was still a teenage heartthrob. And yes, that Leonardo DiCaprio plays a young man by the name of Amsterdam. And just, yes, in my school, that is all the girls could talk about was, oh, Amsterdam, he's so hot. Oh. I believe it was shortly after he played Jack in Titanic. Oh, Amsterdam. but yeah, I tried to watch it once, and it was a bit violent for my liking. Alright, now, how do I get there? Now let's see if I can reach it from here. Yep. Not DiCaprio from a teenage heartthrob to become a teenage chaser. Saying the quiet parts out loud. I don't know. Who are the teenage girls chasing these days? It's Austin Butler, isn't it? I'm not trying to keep track. I mean, I'm not really keeping track, though I am trying. But I do not know. It's, no, I'm not even gonna guess. It is what it is, yep. For what it's worth, I had a crush on Britney Spears. Well, before the music industry basically cannibalized her, she was a decent human being. I'm trying to think back who were the female idols back in my day. I'm struggling to remember. I know there was Christina Aguilera, but she was kind of playing second fiddle to Britney Spears. There was Demi Moore, but by then she was already old and several plastic surgeries in. Yeah, I suppose Shakira, but yeah, she, like I said, she was kind of playing second fiddle to her hubby, Enrique Iglesias. As far as I know, they're still a couple. But I think right now she's still very pretty, him not so much. Golly gosh, I'm trying to think. Okay, there was Paris Hilton. They marketed her as a style icon, but you know, I never really saw it. For me, Paris Hilton was all style and no substance. Ah, never mind. Don't worry, she's nobody. And then, oh Lord, do not get me started on the cast of Jersey Shore. And if you've never heard of Jersey Shore, please don't. Some of our older audiences might remember them, but just take it from me, the more you read into them, the dumber you're gonna get. And is people still keeping up with the Kardashians? Or are they kind of drifting into obscurity? Yep, me too. Me too. I was watching iCarly before, you know, it came out that the producer was a creep. The only thing I knew about it was from the internet. And Drake and Josh. Given, do you know that I recycle my water? Ah. I got trays that run along the bottom, constantly redirecting it all back into the spray guns. I thought you knew that. Sorry, there seems to be some low-key drama at this location. I did not. That would explain why your gallery gets progressively dirtier, cyclically. Oh gosh. Ain't this Kevin fella just a ray of sunshine? Oh yes, and let's not forget Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender was and still is peak writing. Oh yeah, Josh has become a Chad and Drake an addict from what I've seen a while ago. That is correct. But yes, apparently Drake Bell is still very, very popular in Mexico. Yeah. Avatar: The Last Airbender was peak writing. Avatar: The Legend of Korra, almost, but not quite. Yep. Yeah. Drake was always a gifted musician. Oh, let's see if I can clean it like this. Oh yes, I also remember that. Yeah, I heard some not so nice stories coming out of that one either. One actor even admitted that he was probably drunk through the entire filming of the show. Funny, everyone expected Victoria Justice to be a breakout pop star, but nobody, I think, ever expected Ariana Grande. I mean, even I expected. I expected her to at least make a mark in the music industry. Now, yeah, no one even knows about her, or at least I don't. Ah, yes. In hindsight, I think it was for the better. Okay, let's see, can I mean, I was looking at some mini documentaries on what happened to these other child stars, and yeah, they lived some horrible, horrible lives. I'd say the only two people that got off scot-free were the Sprouse twins. It's the Cole and Dylan Sprouse from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. They are the only they're the only childhood stars that are living normal lives. Oh yeah, Bieber. Yep, he's still having it. He had it rough, and he's still having it rough. Yep. Yeah, it was a silly children's sitcom. I believe the one is a photographer, when fashion designer. The other apparently now brews mead in New York. Oh, nice. And the original child star, Macaulay Culkin, well, he emerged under very pleasant circumstances. Because, well, yeah, he had it rough, but he's now in a much better place, and for that I am happy. Both for him and his new young wife. Ah. Okay, let's see if I can clean this. I should really be cleaning the inside, because and I promise I do not have ADHD. Just let's switch to a shorter nozzle. And let's clean under here. I think I'm already as low as I can go. Yes, I am. How low can you go? Yeah, I remember the one thing. I believe it is Timothy Chalamet is the latest teenage heart. It's the latest heartthrob. And I was ever so gently corrected that no, he is not French. He is pure-blooded American with French ancestry. And at least I think. Yeah, apparently many of the French don't actually like him. Yep. French name, French surname. Okay, I think... Ah. I can climb on this, can't I? No, I cannot. Let's try here. Well, yes, it is true. But the one thing the French do like, if my friend has anything to go by, it is common human decency. Just... Okay, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, that too, yep, okay. Wrong nozzle, let's see. Ah, I can... Let me change to my floor cleaner. Yep, it works, but it can only work on this particular level. Ah. Cob. Exactly, Kevin. I have to bleach the bejazzle out of it every third Sunday. I see. I previously attributed the noxious smell to fumarole power station. Oh lord. I shall amend my online reviews of their premises. Wow, dude. Okay. Smother this area in soap. let's extend it. Oh, that's a leaf. Let's see. No, leaf does not react to physics, or at least not to soap. Now, stuck there. Yep. No. Okay. Okay, what part of the curtain am I missing? Curtain frills. Which part of the curtain? Go over here. Ah. Ah, there we are. Nice and clean. Now let's see, can I get... Falls, yep. Now. Do I have enough for the extra long extension? Do I already have the extra long extension? No, I do not, and no, I do not. So let's once again try the floor cleaner. Let's see, can I... Okay. Okay, let's change to a shorter one. Yes. That postal will probably delete a cat. Yep. My thing is, why cats? But then again, with this type of game, it's probably not wise to try and ask questions or make any sense out of it. And yes, now I have to contend with cleaning a moving target. So. Okay, let's... Ah. Ah. That was quick. Now, that things can cut off your finger, so if you spray at a cat, it would probably be that one. It would probably one-shot it properly. Okay, let's see. I know because I have one at home. Yep, I know the power of pressurized water. I mean, I'm aware of the power of pressurized water. I have never experienced it full hand. Oh yes, the slow-mo guys, I think they did it against a chunk of meat. Yeah. Yep. Tried it on a ballistic dummy too. That's a legit weapon. Okay. Now the roof. We are. Just want to. Okay. Okay, weird. This ancient statue is still a bit on the dirty side, so it's. And there goes my frame rate. Okay. Oh yes, remember me telling you about this closed alpha game that I was testing? Well, it seems like somebody's already violated the NDA and had their alpha key revoked. Yep. Well, I'm pretty sure because not 24 hours after the alpha had been released, I saw somebody playing a stream of it. Okay. As for that, I do not know when it is going to be released. Since then, there's been like 2 updates. Okay, volcano.
One day you'll figure this out. When you do, you will change the world.
Ah, there we are. We do not know. It'll be released. The alpha was released about 2 weeks ago. But I don't know when the full product is going to be released. What I am at liberty to say is that it is very different from the other entries in the series, both in terms of gameplay and in terms of graphics. Okay. And that it is going to be very divisive. I myself have played it, and it is going to... I myself don't mind the differences, but I know how fickle gamers can be, and there's going to be a lot of belly aching. Okay, nice. I'd say everything has mainstream potential, but I'd say tentatively yes. But it's going to be the most mature game in the series. That's all I can say. But I'd have to say, for an alpha build, it is very, very stable. I was expecting it to be Jank City, but it's one of the most stable I've seen. Okay, sorry, I'm talking in half sentences over here, but I've seen early access builds that were less stable than what this is. So I will give it that. Okay, let's go outside, and I think I can see. Let's try and jump on here. Yo, oh, bad timing. Yes. Now let's switch to our floor cleaner. Yep. GTA being postponed again. If it gets postponed anymore, I'm going to be a grandfather. I'll become a grandfather by the time it gets released. And it's also apparently not getting released for PC, if my sources are to be believed. Yes. Could be worse. I'm struggling to remember. How long was GTA 5 in development for? You could take Cobb. Apology accepted, Kevin. Ah. That was not an apology. It was a carefully worded clarification. Always the last word, Kevin. Ah, 5 years ARCs. No, I don't. I would have to verify that because I'm finding that hard to believe. Reddit says 10. Okay, that's more believable. as much as I dislike Reddit, I'm more inclined to believe them over AI. Nice. Beyond Good and Evil 2 holds the 16 years development time record. I would agree to disagree. Tell me, I don't like throwing shade at these guys because some of my favorite content creators are actually play this game as their main gimmick, but Star Citizen. But in hindsight, Star Citizen is an open alpha and not a pipe dream. Yep. I still remember when when Beyond Good and Evil 2. I was still around when the first trailer dropped. And I was optimistic. Now, not so much. So, realistically, I'm going to get a bit of flack for this, but a series I do really wish they would revive in its original incarnation is Saints Row. I believe Saints Row used to have a lot of potential, and just after 3 it got progressively worse. The Saints Row 3 was really good. Saints Row 4 was fine. Saints Row Get Out of Hell, also fine. It could have been released as a DLC. And Saints Row 1, well, let's just say there was a reason it killed the series. see, can I use roof cleaner again? Ah, I can. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh. Ding. Nice. Almost there. I mean, almost there with the roof. But the rest of the ride still has a long ways to go. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. It's just received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Okay, that's delightful. Restream. Okay. So. Oh. Now let's. Let's try that again. This time on the inside. Ah. This has limited range. Note to self. Oh, another moving target. Switch to the shorter one, I think. Thank you for notifying me. No. Just one moment. I'm not even going to go to the be right back screen. I'm just going to. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You didn't hear that, did you? Cracking my wrists, yeah. I know, I've been cracking my wrists since I was a kid, so. And I'd say it's somewhat of a miracle that I can still crack my wrists, given how often I used to do it. Okay. Can I turn this stage into a jumping puzzle? Alright. Okay, let's try that again. Right, let's... Ah, there we are. UFO pole. Did I clean the UFO? Okay. No, but let's switch to our... our trusty soap dispenser. I was actually about to say, these plushies kind of look like Labubus. Hideous little things, in my opinion. Both these and the Labubus. Okay. They were actually fine. Oh well. Sorry, I just putting my eyeglasses back on. But no, they were fine. They were relatively quiet, but they were fun. But yeah. One thing, as you may have noticed, is that I am not really that much of a yapper, and... Oh, no, man. See, no. And, yeah, it's... Ah. Yeah. I'd say, but yeah, last week we had a decent turnout, all things considered. It was quite lively. We were playing Mega Bonk again. I decided I'd give it a rest for this week and just, just calm and relax. Okay. Get here. Sometimes I wonder if I'm chatting too much and intimidating the other possible characters. No, well, it really doesn't matter because I do appreciate your company. I appreciate everyone's company. It's... On the other hand, if there were people being both chatting and being extremely rude, that would be a different situation. Because, yes, I want my community to be welcoming to as many people as possible. Because too often I've seen, and I'm throwing shade at people, I'm not going to mention names, I want to avoid liability. I've seen not infrequently a lot of streams where the streamer sits and there's like 8 or 9 people chatting, but the streamer is chatting to only 2 or 3 of them. And that is just, yeah, it kind of off-putting. It's just, I greet the streamer and they ignore me and they continue to chat with their friends, and I'm like, nope, sorry. I'm not going to waste my time over here. Move on. That's why, like I said, I'm not going to name names. It's, if you feel I'm calling someone out, I probably am, but there are certain streamers and VTubers that I may have considered supporting that I'm not gonna waste my time with them. It does, yes. Consequently, there are larger streamers that go out of their way to talk with every single people in the chat, and those are the people that, yeah, I will support them. I will. No, not just money recognizers, just people that are just by their very nature warm and welcoming. Once again, it's kind of I discovered that it's kind of rude to name other streamers by name in your own streams, but let's just say if this individual comes to my stream and makes themselves known, I will give them the proper recognition. and even larger streamers that talk to every chatter. And for some reason, I cannot get all of these. Did I get all of these plushies? I did, and I was fast asleep. Or at least, yes, at least says hello. It's... Because, I mean, respectfully, I think that is how you... start to foster a toxic community. Or I don't know. Okay. And this Bigfoot is being a pain in the ass. Ah. Just as I say that, it dings on me. But yeah, let's just say there are some wholesome streamers that are not so wholesome. There are some wholesome and so-called wholesome and welcoming streamers that are not so wholesome and welcoming behind the scenes. That is also correct. Yep. And even larger streamers that keep their moderators and viewers in line. And I think there are only 2 larger streamers that I will support that are like that. And it's all fixed. Now, let's switch to our floor cleaner and buzz that up. And well, we're already at 85%. I used to watch streamers on and off. Yeah, on and off. But yeah, the streamers that I used to watch, they kind of they got big, and then with their size and popularity, they got a big head, and I just kind of lost interest. Once again, I'm not gonna name names. But if you feel I'm calling someone out, I probably am. Yes, yes. Oh. Nice satisfying ding. I mean, I just like to go on the concept of, as a streamer, go on the concept of memento mori. It's like, stream like today's going to be your last day. Stream with the possibility that nobody's going to remember you tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I mean, a lot of people stream like they're going to live for 1,000,000 years, and just when their demise comes, it shocks everyone. And that's always been an outlook of mine. Regardless of what I do, I want to leave my mark in the world. I mean, whether as Akira the streamer, or as Akira the guy who designs platinum wedding rings. That is true. But then you have people who go around walking around acting like everyone should know them. Like I said, up until today, there were just on social media, there are only 3 people I actively block. So I'm going off on a tangent because several of the larger gaming clans walk around with that sort of swagger and entitlement. Ah. Now this here. being a VTuber puts us in a more equal place, I think. There's less judgment on things we can't control. We focus on talents and personality. Yes, that is true. And I mean, in many ways, but even, I'd say even in the streamer sphere, even in the, I'd say, dare I say, even in the VTuber sphere, there's a degree of snobbery, which is why I was initially hesitant on going with Voop Chat. It's just because I've seen this level of snobbery among streamers firsthand. It's like, oh, you have 1,000 followers? Well, I have 10,000. We are not equal on equal terms. Do not address me again. That's the sort of VUPE CHAT. It's kind of like I'd say a chatting platform. Actually, oh, I'm just adjusting. I first saw Aze mention it on Twitter, and I think she even mentioned it once or twice on one of her streams, I believe, and it kind of got me curious. So, you know, it's a place where you can connect, with VTubing fans and other VTubers of various sizes. I've myself never tried it before. I think so. I think so. I'm not. I haven't yet taken the plunge. I'm still, apprehensive. I'm still making excuses as to procrastinate. Alright. Okay. Now let's change here. Because she's like one of the things, like I'm not especially skilled at talking with people. That is, and even less so when I'm tired. And for me, it's not less social anxiety. It's just I'm not good at it. Unless I'm talking about a topic I really enjoy, in which case, good luck getting me to shut up. I don't like using autism as a crutch, but that is a thing that's typical among those on the autism spectrum. And yes, it's just also not the kind of thing everyone outgrows. Okay. There we are. Clean. And so, yeah, if there are any lurkers in the chat who wish to come out and say hello, I welcome you to do so. I would love to chat with you. I would love to engage with you on anything, really. Ceiling frame. Nice. Now, let's see. Switch back to the soap and let's see if we can... I understand. It's kind of, I have to like brace myself. And yeah, I don't have a... Though one thing I think you could opt for is speech to text to speech. I see a lot of streamers do it that way, like Zentreya and Mother B3. I see that do a lot. Though, yeah, I'm not sure. How that would. I've never tried that. So the one reason I opted not, why I didn't opt for that is because I know I have a voice that carries. I've always been told that I have a pleasant sounding voice, and decided I'd use that to my advantage. Yep. The VTuber model is your identity, but as is your voice. Okay. Here we are. Yep, I understand. But I think, I think just one of those things that you have to, one of those things that we're meant to overcome. Okay. One thing I struggle with is approaching people. Also one of the reasons why I haven't had any collabs is just, I'm scared of asking people. I'm scared of being a pest. Okay, and speaking of which... trying doesn't hurt, but being rejected 2, 3, 5, 10 times, it does. And the thing is, I won't I don't want to ask for a collab because for people that I don't know, I will add value to their brand, or they'll add value to my brand. Yep, that is true. Everyone has their kryptonite, and yes, everyone has their obstacles that they need to overcome. Okay. Yes. I mean, I could ask Asa if she want to collab, but yeah, like I said, it's going to be a bit awkward because I don't know what kind of value I would be adding to that particular stream. And just... I also don't know that many males. I also don't know that many male VTubers. My thing is, I believe in the law of equal exchange. If somebody wants to collab with me, I want to know what sort of value are they going to add to my stream. Okay. Oh. Okay, and I think... Target platform steps, yep. Okay. Yes, the thing is I'm probably overthinking this, I have a bunch of obscure interests that I don't share with anybody. Okay. Yes, true. And it's just like I said, it's the whole obstacle. I would like, but I'm kind of dialed in now, hunting down these last bit of dirt. And I'm also getting tired right now. I'd say, I'm venture a guess that it's been well over our usual 3 hours of streaming. Okay. Three hours and 32 minutes. Wow. That is quite a stretch. Now, let's... Oh! Oh dear. So let's, okay, that wasn't the lizard I was expecting. I need to change that maybe. Yep, it's a different lizard. Okay, and... do this frame. Nice. Do that frame. And... where is this? Nice. And okay, I'm seeing that frame. Let me see, can I... Yep, I will change that off the stream. Okay. Or alternatively, I can just convince them I'm a valuable asset by consistently raiding them. Assuming I can get enough people doing the raid. Because like I said, I don't want to embarrass myself and raid with like one or two people. I always think about how can I add value to X person's stream. I don't know, it's just I suppose that's just one more thing I have to overcome. Yep. I guess I need to break out of my office drone mentality. Okay, roof lights. Okay. So. Oh, nice. And with that being said, let's we go to. Thank you, the Wisney. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate every piece of advice that you have given me thus far. So, I think let us shorts. Okay. Let's see. How many people are still here? 2 viewers. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a raid, but yeah, no. Wait, let's. You know, wait. Let's chance it. Let's see. Is there anyone else that we can visit? Non-viewer done. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's risk it. Let's do a raid. Let's do a raid. If we can, okay. Copy this into your chat, please. Oh, Lord, no, please. Okay. Okay, right, let me just go over. Copy this into your chat, please. And we will begin our raid. Okay. Once again, I will let me greet those on the red side, and we will be concluding the stream for today. Thank you so much for joining us. So.
Have a good stream. Hi. Small raid. A small but lovely raid. I appreciate it nonetheless. What did you play? Did you have a good stream? Stream. I never know what people play. Maybe I'm blind or something. Sometimes it's used to say in the message, I think. Maybe I'm delusional. Okay, so now let's go the right way because I think we were not even supposed to go there. Playing Power Simulator 2, best game ever. Okay, no, that's this game actually. What the fuck is this? Oh wait, I know what this is. It's one of those puzzles. This mechanism has an ancient feel with an intricate structure. It seems to hold some secrets. I think. I think I did this before in the Chinese server, but I'm not sure. At least it feels familiar. Does that make sense? I honestly don't even know what I'm supposed to do. But in some way, it feels like I have to do something. You know what I mean? Hmm.